What are applications of artificial intelligence that you think are promising?
Well, I see a lot of applications for AI out there. They tend to be more assisting humans in certain projects rather than taking over, but they certainly companies have big problems now because they have large data sets. The experience they had in the company is retiring or leaving, and they have to replace that. And the more you can, capture that into a system with technology, the easier it is to leverage across, a broader geography. So I see a lot more applications for AI than I did in the past, and it's very interesting to see, the corporations getting behind that as opposed to just academics trying to figure out if that's a possibility or not. And so you'll see people actually doing real world applications around finance, around engineering, around technology applications that require replacing people who are retiring in some cases. So I see a lot of that going on. The blockchain world coming up is a tremendous application of where we'll see AI being used through blockchain in many cases. We have a number of applications going on now around supply chain management. There are certain natural fits for it where you want to capture everybody in a certain ecosystem or a certain supply chain and capture all of the transactions and the history of what's going on. And so we'll see a lot of transactions going on where once you have all your data in one place, say a blockchain, you can then start to apply AI-like tools to it in order to get better results out of it, or better lessons or better facts can be drawn from the blockchain once you have that all that data in one spot. So blockchain is one big one as well. In general, the fintech space is a great opportunity for artificial intelligence because there's a lot of new applications coming out for it. For example, there's very few micropayment systems available in the US, and right now you have to use credit cards. Well, credit cards are a technology from the 1970s that we're still using. And the fintech space is a difficult one to use because it's highly regulated, a lot of entrenched interests, and it's always the last one to move to the next generation of technology. But we're seeing that right now, and we'll see AI be a part of moving fintech to the next one. We have applications where people are using it for checking credits and checking credit worthiness of clients, as well as distribution of payments. There's 13 different payment types out there, and we'll see even many more coming in, especially in the micropayments world, where people will start to use AI to track where payments go and is that a real payment. One of the biggest issues in the finance industry today is identity management. Are you who you say you are? And you'll see artificial intelligence starting to track that aspect of it, trying to determine if what's coming through the network is really who we think they are, and are they acting the way we think they are. And so there's a lot of applications in that as well. The successes I've seen in AI have always been assistive technologies that solve very straightforward things. They solve the things that other people don't want to do. And so one reason why companies are putting in AI is the workers who did that before are retiring, and the new workers coming in don't want to do that work. And so that's an ideal application for AI, is to go and take their knowledge, encapsulate that into the system, and then have that programmed up to go forward. And then the new generation comes in and works on what they find more interesting in that case. And so it's the mundane things that nobody wants to do is where it gets the most activity, because people will pay for that. And they will also, putting those applications together, they'll find a way to make that a more meaningful solution for the user.